Having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today we are going to be finishing my makeup look, which I started in a previous live. Go ahead and check that out. It's titled "Pick Me's Never Get Picked." Okay. And today we are going to be talking about men that's creating these broken homes and never taking accountability for creating said broken homes. It's that part for me. And the case in point is legit Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, baby. Because they recently did these interviews with Dr. Bryant, and she kind of, low-key ate their food a little bit, just a smidge, not too hard. She still kept it cute, but she let them know what it was, and I respect that. And I was not jacking the fact that Cam Newton refused to call her, Dr. Bryant. Like, it's just like it killed him out. He continuously called her by her actual first name. There was just no respect, And what's up here? What's up, Unique? How you doing, baby? So I'm gonna see if we could play some clips on here on my laptop because I'm not trying to get no copyright. I don't have no time for that. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. While I'm gonna continue to do my makeup, we got interrupted because I had some stuff going on. What's up, Ed Turner? Make sure that you all are hitting the like button on your way into my house. Hit the like button, okay? Don't play with me, play with your daddy if you know where he at. And if you are catching this on a replay, drop me some pink hearts. Let me know, do you think that men have a hard time taking accountability, baby? Do you think that men ever own up to the fact that they create these broken homes, or is it just always a woman's fault? Yes, PJ, what's up? Can one of you all, happy birthday weekend, thank you, AD. Can one of you all type in my Cash App so I could pin it? Thank you so much, love bugs. I've missed y'all. Did y'all miss me? We had to do a part 2, but I just renamed it something different because I feel like we got a good point across in the first live that we did. Hey, Kathleen. I'm doing a little something. Sorry, guys. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. I want to hold you just for a while. And I will smile. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. I love that song. Oh. Thank you, PJ. Wait, oh. PJ, can you do me a favor and put $ Love Jones TV, boo? Are you gonna take accountability for being missing? I'm gonna tell y'all why I was missing, but we're gonna do that in a separate live. I don't want to talk about that right now. But I did miss y'all, and I'm back. We in the building. We in the building. I was going for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Can one of my love bugs type $ Love Jones TV? So, oh, there you go. Thank you, baby. Thanks, babe. Okay, so in the last live that we did, we were talking about Cam Newton, and we were just talking about how pick-me's never get chose, and we were talking about Jasmine and how she actually wanted to be a wife and how she would talk about women that were pick-me's. And how she would be like, oh, a man need to pay the bills and blah, 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 and whoop-de-whoop. And then she got with Cam, who is seemingly stingy. Just because he's wealthy, just because a man is wealthy does not mean that he's going to provide for you. Just because a man got money, hey, Faith, what's up, boo? Thank you, Elliot. Just because a man has money does not mean that he's going to give you some. And I think that women get that twisted. A man having money doesn't mean he gonna give you some. Just because a man is rich don't mean you rich. Just because you sleep with a rich man don't mean Nothing, okay? He's still broke to me if he ain't giving me none, okay? And we really gotta take that for what it is. And a lot of women just like to be in proximity to men with money, and they think that sorry y'all. They think that being in close proximity to a rich man makes them a rich woman, and it does not. It does not. Good afternoon. Make sure you all are hitting the like button so we can get popping back up in this algorithm, baby. They try to keep a bitch down, but you can't keep me down forever, all right? Because this is meant to be. This is organic. This is naturally happening, and it's all right. We gonna get back to where we was. We gonna keep going up. It's okay because the haters make you famous. Over here. Pics on the wall and ice. Thank you. Can you? So, a lot of men, they feel like because they have money, they think because they have a job, they think because they're semi-educated, they think that that means that they're not a Pookie or a Ray Ray, right? And that couldn't be the furthest thing from a truth. Because a Pookie and a Ray Ray, wait, let's Google what Pookie and Ray Ray is again. Because we Googled it before, but we got to Google it again. What is a Pookie and a Ray? What is a Pookie? Rich by association is falsehood. That part. However, you are the company you keep, so it can inspire you, it can motivate you to get on your Zoom. But being with a rich person does not mean that you're rich. It means that they're rich and you just have close proximity to them. Point blank, period. And a lot of women fall for the okey doke. And I fell for stuff like that when I was 20. Oh, he got a nice car. Oh, he got this. Girl, he got that. That does not mean you got it. And 9 times out of 10, when a man is flashing all over the place, he got to pay to upkeep that. So he ain't got no extra money to give you, child. Now, that's another story for another day. Okay. Now, let's go to Urban Dictionary, Pookie and Ray Ray. All right. A generalized broad term that describes societal nonconformists, usually ex-convicts. Y'all, as y'all listen, maybe I need to write this down so we could just have this in a what's this? So we can have it in a stash. Cause we Pookie and Ray Ray, they keep coming up. Oh, yes, because y'all chose a Pookie and a Ray Ray. A Pookie and a Ray Ray is not only one thing, you could be any of these things, and you could be considered a Pookie or a Ray Ray. We just need to get this out here just for context, right? Yes, son. So a Pookie and a Ray Ray, a generalized broad term that describes societal nonconformists, usually ex-convicts, ex-con, jobless, right? Unfaithful, the dicking and the dodging, okay? Incapable of social graces, commitment, or gainful employment. The absent father or the baby daddy. Thank you. Thank you. A Pookie and a Ray Ray is also a habitual baby daddy. And that's what Cam just could not grasp. Like he could not wrap his head around the fact that he was a Pookie and a Ray Ray because he's in a habitual baby daddy. Nick Cannon can't grasp the fact that they are Pookie and a Ray Ray because they are habitual baby daddy. The inmate population, absentee fathers and baby daddies of unwed mothers. Look at that. Unwed mothers. So if you're going around creating all of these broken homes, you dicking and dodging all over town, you're shooting everybody club up, you're not marrying anybody, you have no wife. You have what Dr. Brian said, you have created home, or you have created houses, but you have yet to create a home. That was a bar. That was a bar. The drug dealers and the hustlers on the street are examples of a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Okay, so we got an ex-con, a jobless, unfaithful, a habitual baby daddy, incapable of societal graces or commitment. Can't commit to one woman. Non-committal. Baby daddy. Corner boy. Hey. So by this definition, would y'all say that Cam Newton and Nick Cannon is Pookie and Ray Ray? Put a 1 in the chat if Cam Newton and Nick Cannon is a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that. Hey Amberella, hey Ian. Merchant's daughter, what's up? Luchter, Toya, what's up? Wise Eye, son, PJ, Faith, Chew, I can't even pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Are they a Pookie? Well, thank you. Yes, by those definitions, that's what it is. That's what a Pookie and a Ray Ray is. I didn't just make this up. Because a lot of y'all men, y'all love to come and say that, oh, she just making it up and she just saying these things about men. No. Yes, make sure y'all like the video so we could get back popping in the algorithm. We got to get back popping in the algorithm. They really try to, knock a bad view off her square, but we in the building, baby. Back better than ever. Did you see the video of the male shouting how when he breaks up with the woman, he breaks up with the kid and owes them nothing at male? Yes. So let's go over to my my Instagram. I wonder if I saved it. Because I could play some stuff, but I don't have no time for no copyright strike. So we just gonna have to listen to audio. If I saved it, I'm not exactly sure, but let's see. So Pookie and Ray Ray, they go around and they create all of these broken homes, and then they take no accountability, especially the ones that have money, because they feel like money is enough to suffice for the fact that they're an absentee parent, when a child's love language is legit time spent. It's not money, it's time spent. It takes 2 to make a baby daddy. No, it doesn't. It does not take 2. It takes 1 to make a baby daddy. If a man goes into a woman unprotected and he shoots it up, that's the only way she gets pregnant. And that's the only way a woman gets pregnant. It takes 2 to do intercourse. But to impregnate a woman, that is solely reliant on whether or not a man pows inside of her. We have to do a live on it. We are going to do a live. That's going to be our next live, because I'm so tired of this. It takes 2. It don't. It does not. It does not. It is solely up to a man. Conception is solely up to a man. That's it. Pregnancy is solely up to a man. Up to a man powering inside of a woman. Period. Point blank. It does not matter which way you want to turn the key. Conception only happens because of a man powering in a woman. A woman cannot get another woman pregnant. A woman can't get a man pregnant. If a man does not go into a woman and pow it, there is no baby. There is no fertilized egg. There's no fertilized embryo. It doesn't matter if you open your legs. If you open your legs, that does not mean that you consent to getting pregnant. Opening your legs doesn't mean that you consent to a man shooting it up. We're going to do this live. We're going to do this live. A woman is not in control of conception, no matter which way y'all want to turn the key. No, women don't always consent to a man powering in her. Lots of times women don't know when a man has even done that until after the fact. You can't feel when a man is going to do that. Y'all ain't women, so y'all wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. I can't, child. Anyways. Make sure y'all hitting the like button so we can get up in this algorithm. Okay, so listen to what this man says. Again? Why do baby dads pick and choose what kids they want to raise?
Women are fucking delusional. What? You do know when you break up with that nigga, so does the kid. Like, y'all understand that, right? He doesn't owe you nothing. That man don't owe you shit. He don't owe the kid nothing. He don't owe you. He's in a relationship with both of y'all. If you and that man break up, that man and that kid break up. Because if he goes and finds another family, his loyalty is to them. To the family he has, not the broken family he helped create. to the family he's trying to maintain. So
you heard him, not the broken family that he helped create. You heard him say that, right? Listen to this again.
I get it. I do get it. I understand. I swear to God, I do. People get upset because it's like, if you have kids over there and kids over here, why are you treating these kids over here better than the kids over there? So are you overall a bad dad?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, that's fucking no.
It's
because
about perspective.
First of all, most of the time when these baby daddies are being complained about, they're not even with anybody. They're not with any of their baby mothers. So nice try by saying they trying to build a new family.
Cool. Can you ask this question again?
Why do baby dads
one more time
what kids they want to raise?
Women are fucking delusional.
What?
You do know when you break up with that nigga, so does the kid. Like, y'all understand that, right? He doesn't owe you nothing. That man don't owe you shit. He don't owe the kid nothing. He don't owe you. He's in a relationship with both of y'all. If you and that man break up, that man and that kid break up. Because if he goes and finds another family, his loyalty is to him. To the family he has. Not the broken family he helped create. To the family he's trying to maintain. So I get it. I do get it. I understand. I swear to God I do. People get upset because it's like, if you have kids over there and kids over here, why are you treating these kids over here better than the kids over there? So are you overall a bad dad?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, that's fucking no.
It's about perspective.
That doesn't make you a bad dad.
First of all, most of the time when these baby daddies are being complained about, they're not even with anybody. They're not with any of their baby mothers. So
Booyah.
nice try by saying they trying to build a new family.
So what do you guys, did y'all hear what he said? And Corey Holcomb also said the same thing. And another man, I believe this AD is a man, right? Yeah, AD is a man. That's up in the chat right now and said, what he is saying is true. This is most dudes' mindset. He said, I don't agree with it, but it's true. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for being a man that's actually being honest, because a lot of men come up in my chat and don't like to be honest. This is why we need to run for the hills. A lot of these men tell us straight up, males tell us straight up how much they hate women and children, and it's terrifying. And Barella, you hitting the nail on the head. Black women need to have their sons with the nations of other of men, not with black men. Ooh, I didn't say that. Lisa said it. This man's father must have did this to him and his mother. A woman knows when she's ovulating how many women get pregnant intentionally, solely, basically. And Mac, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, because you can't track. Women could get pregnant while they're on their period. I'm a woman. I know this. Y'all don't. Ain't nobody tracking their ovulation cycle like that down to a T. If a man don't eject, if a man ain't doing powering in you, you won't get pregnant, period. I don't care what type of way y'all want to turn keep. Y'all just don't ever want to take accountability. Accountability is kryptonite for you niggas. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Double tap the screen for me. There's 3 dots at the top of the screen. Press it and give me a thumbs up. That part, Superstar Bella. That part. Wait, let me use a different brush. So you see how this man, he acknowledged, he said, damn the broken home that we created. If I'm not with the mother anymore, if I'm not with you no more, then I'm not taking care of them kids. Even though it's my kids. Even though it's my kids, I'm not taking care of them kids. I'm going to go and be with the next woman and take care of her kids, even if those kids are not my kids. This is what men do. And then they get up here and they blame women for being single mothers. They shame women for being single mothers, yet they knowingly create broken homes. They knowingly and they willingly create broken homes. And they don't even try to be as instrumental and effective in their children's lives. And then they get up here, they get their asses up on the internet and complain about single mothers doing a bad job raising the offspring, yet they leave. They leave. They don't take accountability. They don't stick beside their decisions and their offspring, because these men are choosing to impregnate these women. If a man don't get you pregnant, you won't be pregnant. There's no baby. There is no baby if a man don't shoot you up. I don't care what y'all said. These men are out here eggs and leaving. They getting out of Dodge. They leaving town. They leaving. And then blaming you because you decided to not go and traumatize your womb by getting it sucked out. But women allow these men to get them pregnant, even though the woman know the minute. No, okay. So official, I will say women do need to do a better job at who they allowing to have access to their womb. However, women don't always know that a man is a piece of crockle-doodly-doo. Women do not always know that. Now, I need to find this clip with Nick Cannon. Dang, I wish I had it in the queue. Because Nick Cannon said that he was manipulative. And he comes to women like the sheep in a Little Red Riding Hood. He comes to you with flowers. Exactly, chocolate candy. He comes to you with candy and chocolate. He comes to you being the man of your dreams. They love bomb. And then once they get you knocked up, it's like, bitch, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, bitch. I'm about to take this cloak off, and I'm about to let you see that I'm really a wolf, and I'm going to ruin your life. And when Nick Cannon said it, I become toxic, and I actually let them see the real me because I can't hold up that facade any longer. I already got them where I want them. I already got them where I need them to be. I already got them to give me my supply whenever I need it. I already got them to give me my fix whenever I need it. I already got them to allow me to create another broken home. I already got them to allow me to have all types of access because now once you merge your DNA with somebody as a woman, I would imagine how hard it is to sever ties. And then Nick Cannon also had a rule where he said, if my baby mothers want to get another man, I'm no longer supporting them financially. Let me see if I can find that clip with Nick Cannon, because baby. Where is it? I feel like it was on. Was it on? Oh, let's see. My lips are peeling, y'all. They dry. Trying not to peel it because then it doesn't feel like it's going to be raw. I hope I can find this, please. Dang. Trying to think if I sent it to some. Maybe I sent it to somebody and I could look at my DMs. Because we need to see this, y'all. So many people are on the hamster wheel chasing their youth. I'm not saying men don't purposely do ish, but a lot of men show their true colors and women think they could change by starting a family. And I agree with that too. But I feel like multiple things can exist at the same time. You don't know what a man is going to be like when you have his baby if you've never had his baby before. You have absolutely no idea how he's going to turn out to be. You just really don't know. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't been in a situation like that with a person, then you have no idea. Money Long is now about to have a broken home because she said she got to divorce her husband and they just had a baby. She got a toddler. I think her baby's what, like 2, 3, maybe at most. And she's like, yeah, I can't take it. He wakes up angry every day. Like, I'm in a better place in my career. And he basically, from what I see, his man, he's jealous. We need to talk about that. Women can't be with men that's jealous of them. That's another lie we're going to do. Oh, I found it. All right, so let's play this. Fair use.
Manipulative and prey on certain things because I'm a man.
Right. But not all men do that. We don't want to blanket all men. And all men do not prey and manipulate. Not all men.
First of all, humans prey and manipulate.
Now he's trying to flip it.
If I see that I can.
You heard him. I'm a man and I will manipulate and take advantage. Do y'all hear? This is what Nick Cannon is saying. He said all men are like that. Then he tried to course correct and you know, catch himself and say, oh, all humans are like that. No, you meant what you said in the first place. All men, in his opinion, are manipulative and they prey. And I tell you all that men have a predatory nature. Men have a predatory nature. It's a nature thing. But we don't take heed, like ADHD said. A lot of us choose to turn a blind eye to it because we be having those rose-colored glasses on. However, we can't sometimes decipher because a lot of us are not hip to how men really operate. We still see them through a certain lens. We don't see them for who they really are. We always see the potential in men. We always see the potential in what we want. When we love one person, that is who we are reflected onto them. So when we see love in a man, we're seeing love in ourselves. When you think a man is the greatest thing since sliced bread, it's because you made him the greatest thing since sliced bread in your mind. That man ain't that special. The peen ain't that good. He not that cute. He don't dress that nice. He's not that funny. It's because of what you conjure him up to be in your mind. We legit create things. You saying stop generalizing. Baby, are you blind? I have a sign up that literally says not all, because I cannot coddle and I cannot center you in your feelings and continuously say not all. So I made a sign just for men like you, but y'all choose to not see me holding up a motherfucking sign that says not all. I'm not about to say not all 50 fucking thousand times in my commentary. I'm not doing it. Not no more. I'm tired. So we have a sign. And if you can't see the sign, maybe you are visually impaired. And if you are, then I'll take that back. Could y'all hit the like button? Because we need to get back up in this algorithm. Because they really try to knock me out the algorithm. Hit the like button, everybody. Double tap the screen for me. There's 3 dots at the top of the screen. Press it and give me a thumbs up. So let's continue to listen to the Pookie and Ray Ray that is also formerly known as Nick Cannon.
Say, okay, I feel like I need this and this person has this. I'm going to do and say whatever I need to do to get that.
But Nick, again, law of attraction. We attract who we are despite of who we think we are. You used the word, you said women who are equally yoked to you.
Yeah.
Equally yoked comes in many different facets.
100%. Balance, if anything.
They have been equally yoked to your low functioning dysfunction that you have learned to survive in.
Because I use my tools to because first of all, let's you're acting as if I'm entering every scenario with the full me, and we all, every time someone meets someone, you're meeting their representative. I know how to turn on the perfect man.
Oh, did y'all hear that? For all the men in the back, for all my niggas in the back, that's like, oh, y'all don't pay attention to the red flags. Y'all don't pay attention to the signs. Do y'all think that men really just come outright and show you that he's a piece of trash on the floor? That is the biggest scam. Y'all be scamming so bad when y'all always, yes, women can choose better. Yes, sometimes women do ignore the signs, but oftentimes than not, it is a facade. These motherfuckers be the greatest pretenders that you ever did see. Listen to what he's saying. I know how to turn a charm on. I know how to manipulate. I know how to do that.
Therefore, I may have manipulated a situation, and therefore, so it's to.
He's also admitting to being manipulative. I love this. Thank you, Nick Cannon. I love the fact that he's being honest. I really do. Aisha said my son's father pretended for over 2 years and I got pregnant. And he said, welcome to the show. Didn't he? He said, welcome to the show, bitch. And all gloves came off. That's child.
I come into every situation. I can be God-fearing, celibate, the one that you want. I can tell you everything that you want in a man and show you that. I can open the doors, lay down the cloak.
Look, he could tell you everything that you want in a man and show you that. He could open the doors, lay down the cloak. And this is why you never let a man know exactly who you are. You don't let a man know your weaknesses. You don't let a man know your insecurities. You don't let a man know how your ex treated you. I don't care if your ex ragged and tagged you. You do not let your new man know that your ex ragged and tagged you. I had issues with that because I started dating somebody that I was best friends with, and he knew everything about me. And you think he didn't play on that? You think he didn't use that to his advantage? You think he wasn't manipulative? You think he didn't marry me like y'all saw somebody say and legit become everything that he knew that I wanted in a man? It's because he knew me inside and out. He studied me for 3 years. He studied me for 3 years and he became exactly what he thought I wanted and needed. He said all of the right things. And then once I got to really see how he operates, I was like, this is a fucking demon that I'm addicted to. Now you got to work through, cutting that off and stop going back and forth to the ghetto toxic circus. You don't let a man, when they say what you look for in a man, I say general stuff. I'm not telling you exactly down to the thing. Oh, I want you to send me flowers every Tuesday. Oh, I want you to no, bitch. Have some money. Have some decorum. Have some class. Be respectful. Shut up. Don't talk too much. Be loyal. Be funny. Do not give a man a play-by-play, because they will just morph into that and become that, pump fake, scam you out, dupe you out. And then once you in love and you hypnotized, you got them rose-colored glasses on, you can't see straight, you're whacked out of your mind now. He got you where he wants you, he start to play in your face and treat you crazy, and you keep trying to get back to when he was the perfect guy. You keep trying to chase that. He gives you glimpses of it to keep you hanging on. He breadcrumbs you just enough to keep you hanging on, but he's never going to get back to being that guy, because that's never who he really was. It was a scam.
Do it all to be like, oh my goodness, no, I never. And then Toxic Nick shows up, and you like, this motherfucker got me. He gave me the draws, and I ain't heard from him in 3 weeks.
You heard that? Then Toxic Nick shows up, and you be like, dang, this mother ever got me. I done gave him the drawers, and I ain't heard from him in 10 weeks. This, Nick Cannon broke it down so perfectly, and this is from the eyes of a man. A man said this. A wealthy man. A man that we would once have considered a high-value man, when this ain't nothing but a motherfucking Pookie and a Ray Ray with some money. Pookie and a Ray Ray in a Bentley.
What you said is perfect. No, what you said is perfect, because you named all of the low-functioning, superficial things that a low-functioning woman would fall into. Women,
that ain't low-functioning.
Any woman,
any
woman or man,
or the boss,
any person who's done the work, who gained a sense of self, who's worked on their pain pockets, who's worked on their trauma,
they're still going to be vulnerable.
They're going to be vulnerable.
They're still going to yearn. And later in life, when you're sleeping alone, you go, I wish I had a strong man
they're
above
going to
my
be
back.
imperfect, but that person would want to.
You see how they prey on vulnerability? They prey on the fact that women don't want to be alone. They bank on the fact that they try to shame us for not being in relationships. They bank on the fact that that is going to shame us into being with them and allowing them to manipulate us, allowing them to treat us crazy. Men are continuously fighting for the right to dog walk us. This is what's going on. They are fighting for the right to treat you like trash and get away with it. They want you to shut the fuck up and don't say anything. Don't back talk. Be submissive. Bitch, you better be happy that I'm even here. They're fighting for. This is what all of the podcast equipment is for. It's for the rights to treat women like a piece of trash and still have access. It's for the right to have free and easy access to women without having to put in any work. It's for the right to shame women, to ostracize women, to tell women that you just gonna be a cat lady. Ain't nobody gonna want you if you don't give me. I want your soul. I want your soul. By the time you're 22, I want your whole soul. If you don't give it to me, you're going to be a cat lady, low down, dirty, broke, busted, disgusting, and ain't nobody going to want you. This is what they're fighting for. The right to treat you like trash and get away with it. They want to do it without no back talk. They want you to shut the hell up. Shut up, bitch. This is why I get cussed out. This is why. What happened? I'm gonna tell y'all, but we got to do a separate live about that. I'm gonna come back later if I'm feeling good enough, and we're gonna talk about it. This is why the people don't like me. The people love me, but this is why the people don't like me, because I'm not a washed up bitch. I'm still effable. I'm desirable. I'm over 25. I'm in my 30s. Men fucking love me, and this is the honest truth. But I don't care. I didn't settle. I didn't just go and get married just so that y'all cannot tell me you ain't get chose. You ain't got a husband. I didn't do that. I didn't live my life like that. I didn't do it because I don't give a fuck. And they can't take it. That I'm attractive. I'm somebody that they would still be attracted to. I'm entertaining. I'm beautiful. I'm intellectual. I'm talented. I'm funny. I'm sexy. And yet I don't center men. My womanhood is not validated on whether or not I have a man. It's just not. This is why they cannot stand me. Because I look like this. I'm not no ugly boom back asshole that literally can't get a man. Because if they could be like, oh, bitch, ain't nobody don't want you. Oh, please. If I was just out here saying what I'm saying and I was a complete undesirable, I would not get as much smoke. I wouldn't get as much vitriol. I would not. I'm telling y'all. I am a woman that men like. They could get up here and try to say I got a big back and I'm a 2 at best and whatever they want to say. It's a lie, because I live in the real world. And in the real world, I do not get treated like I'm a big back bitch that's a 2. It's a scam. And I don't think that everybody that encounters me is just lying to me for no reason. Perfect strangers. These people don't got to come up to me and say a damn thing to me. And women tell me too. It's not just men that want to screw me.
Strong, healthy, functioning man, not a low functioning man.
A nigga with good hands.
Not a low functioning man. No, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference. But
every woman, you can't sit here and say that.
But you're speaking from your experience, which makes it better. Because your experience of these women is that they fall short for a jet and a good meal and a good man who says to go to church.
Strong hands.
And let me go further, and probably a big penis. But okay, so let me go. But again, a high functioning. I'm not even talking about value. A high functioning woman who's done the work.
I'm trying to hear what this high functioning woman is.
But a high functioning woman, you cannot send a jet and be toxic, and she will go on the jet.
She don't know I'm toxic yet.
A high functioning woman wouldn't even attract you, baby.
Did you hear? She don't know I'm toxic yet. She don't know I'm toxic yet.
Because it's law of attraction. Stick with me. Just stick with me.
Please explain this.
Regulate your emotions and stick with me. Regulate your emotions and stick with me. Listen, what is law of attraction? We attract who we are despite who we think we are.
Absolutely.
Think we are.
Absolutely.
Okay. So a high functioning woman is not going to attract by default, by her calibration. She's not attracting a man who is, not who is not perfect. The man has got all kinds of that. So does she. But when it comes to the level of her calibration and functioning and mental health and doing the work, she's going to attract that at which she is, that at what she leads with. So let me say this. Do I get on private jets that I pay for myself? Absolutely. Have I had a man do a wonderful, beautiful thing for me? Absolutely. Have I had
Same here.
weddings? Of course. But let me say this. Prior to me doing the work and being a high-functioning woman, I attracted low-functioning men.
So you're saying you're a high-functioning woman who attracted low-functioning? No, that's not what I said.
I said prior to me doing the work and becoming a high-functioning.
And this is what we're all doing now here on the Love Jones Show, including me. We're all doing the work. We're actively doing the work so that we don't attract low-functioning, low-vibrational, down in the gutter where the demon dwells type of men. And this is why they don't want us to have these conversations. They continuously want to be able to just blame us and for us to just feel bad and lowly about ourselves and hang our heads down low and don't feel good about ourselves. They always want to just criticize and say it's our fault that there's so many broken homes. It's our fault that we're single mothers. It's our fault. They don't want to take any accountability for showing up, being manipulative, being narcissistic, lying, scamming, cheating, doing everything imaginable. And then once a woman finally breaks and say, hey, you know what? I don't need a man. They shame you for being independent. They shame you for having a career and choosing yourself first. But then if you don't have anything, they say you a bum. Thank you, Yolanda. That's God's going to say, thank you, baby, so much. I appreciate the donation. Yes, it's my birthday. Y'all need to send in them donations. Period. It's my birthday weekend. They shame you so much, but then ask you what you bring to the table. Then they say, we don't care if you have an education. That don't mean nothing to no man. And then if you don't have an education, if you ain't never been to college, they call you stupid as all outdoors. If you don't got a diploma, if you don't got a degree, if you ain't got no college credits, then you need to shut up because you don't know what you're talking about. If you don't got a job, then you don't bring nothing. All you got is your vagina. That's why I say I don't bring nothing but some coochie. Maybe a light bill, maybe some groceries. That's it. If I'm not enough for you and you need me to help you build a table and put together, I'm not doing it. Take me to Petco. Take me to Pet, right, Bambino? Bambino? He ain't pay me no mind. Take me to Petco. I'd rather be a cat lady. And then when you shut up and you shut up. Let me block you. But then when you say, I don't want to do this, I opt out because it's too many games. I'm putting myself at risk. The black femicide rate is through the roof. So I'm legit risking my life. If I have a baby with you, I'm legit risking my life. If I'm just with you, I'm legit risking my life and my livelihood, my health. What is the incentive for women to do this? Unless it's really love, unless it's really somebody that is high functioning, someone that actually does the work, someone that knows how to communicate, someone that has comprehension skills, someone that really wants to be in a relationship with you and not just play around or just, it seems like a lot of men want to have access. That's it. They just want to have access to you. A lot of men just want to have access to you, and they will even marry you, but not really love you. They still just want to maintain a certain type of access. And women think, oh, he married me. We got kids. Girl, that don't mean nothing. It does not mean that he values you. And nobody's going to value you unless you value yourself.
Women, my low-functioning self attracted low-functioning men. Hold on. That, you know why I attracted him? Because I needed low-functioning to feed low-functioning. Okay? Hold on. A low-functioning man cannot feed a high-functioning woman, and a low-functioning woman can't feed a high-functioning man. And so what I'm telling you is there is no equally yoked there.
Manipulative and prey on.
She ate with that. I'm sorry. She ate. And Nick ate too because he told the truth. The blinders are coming off. These men are being honest. He told the truth. Now let's see if we can find a clip with her and Cam. Hold up, y'all. We got to take the blinders off when it comes to men, and we got to see them for face value. We can't keep saying, oh, they got potential. Please, all right? They don't take accountability because the thing is with the potential, you end up with a baby, and then they leave you, and then you have a broken home, and who gets blamed? You do. They don't ever say, yeah, I create broken homes. They don't say that. They don't say men create broken homes. That's never the rhetoric. The rhetoric is always, oh, she a baby mama, she a baby mama, she a baby mama. She open her legs, she open her legs. That's what the conversation is always centered around. It never gives men are creating broken homes. It never gives that because they don't like to take accountability. All they do is punch down on women and blame women all day and night. Everybody up in here, hit the like button. We need to get this algorithm popping. We need to come back stronger than before, period. We need to do a full accountability is like kryptonite for men video. Let me write that down. Oh, I already wrote that down. So we definitely need to do that. Maybe we'll come back. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I need to go to, because I need to find a video with Cam. They out here creating these broken homes. Before we even, please? Oh, what is going on? You know what it is? It's because I haven't been up here with you all in a while, so I don't have a lot of stuff saved. I wanna hold you just for a while, and die with a smile. If the world was ending. I love that song. Y'all gotta hear it. It's Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. That's like my favorite. Blah, 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 blah. I love it so much. It makes me feel so good. I need to learn it. I love to sing it. It's a beautiful song. All right, come on. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. We need a Cam Newton clip. Such a courageous young woman. Love your fighting spirit. Thank you. From the bottom. It's my birthday weekend too, so send them donations, and we definitely gonna do some birthday lives tomorrow. And I'm gonna do a call-in show tomorrow, so y'all can call in and talk to me. Because we haven't done one of those in the I just haven't even been here for a while, honestly. Where is it? Oh boy, now I just feel like I just saw it too. This is annoying me. What the rise? Oh, y'all hit the like button. All right. I know. Let me just type in his name. Even though I just looked at a video with him in it, I don't.
A lot of people see.
Okay, here we go.
My situation, and I think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
Okay, so I'm not married. I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
By how many women?
8.
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
By multiple women? What's the intent of just by your wife?
I just want God to bring it.
You just want God to bring him and you in a whole relationship. This is so embarrassing. Oh my God, yo, these men are so embarrassing. Like, you got 8 kids and you want more. And she says, well, how do you want to, like, how? I just want God to bring them. You just want God to bring them. That means that you don't care who you have them with. And you're in allegedly, supposedly in a whole relationship with a woman that's so submissive to you. And you just want God to bring them. Yeah. All right. Let me.
Oh, okay.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you have said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based.
I'm just taking my time with 8 kids.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women. You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing, anything else that has nothing to do with the babies. But you are proactively choosing where you want to.
A lot of people see my situation and not think
with the babies, but you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home and with them babies. But you are proactively choosing where you want.
She ate that up and he could not take it. He was very highly perturbed and highly upset and highly offended. Because he does not like a lot of men do not like to take accountability for creating broken homes. This is why y'all run with the narrative of, oh, you just a baby mama and you should have kept your legs closed. When a man is solely in control of conception, if a woman opens her legs, that does not mean that a man should shoot it up. That means that I'm consenting to intercourse. That doesn't mean that I'm consenting to you getting me pregnant, though. Mel Rich, no, it doesn't take the two. It doesn't take two. It takes one person to fertilize an egg. It takes is only reliant based on if whether or not a man shoots the club up. If a man does not pow, a woman does not become pregnant. This is a lie that it's a scheme that Todd set up. It does not take two. It takes two to do the act for the intimacy, but it only takes one to fertilize the egg. Only a man could do that. A woman can't do that to another woman. A woman can't do that to a man. It is solely based on whether or not a man pows inside of a woman. If a man does not do that, then there is no baby. The egg does not get fertilized. And I know y'all don't want to hear it because y'all cannot stand accountability. Y'all don't want to take accountability for creating broken homes, but that is who creates the broken home. Just because I agree to have unprotected intercourse does not mean that I agree to you shooting it up. Do y'all do understand that these are all different things, right? Just because I agree to sleep with you does not mean that I agree to do it unprotected. Just because I agree to do it unprotected does not mean that I agree to you letting off inside of there. I don't understand how men, it's because y'all don't want to take accountability. Hey, Rihanna, what's up, boo? Thank you, Shanita. That part. Pull out. Pull out. You tender in the pants because you tender in the crotch. And you don't want to pull out, or you don't want to use a rubber, because at the end of the day, that's your equipment. It's not up to a woman to put something on your equipment. A woman can tell you to. And I've told this story multiple times, but I have a second story. This has happened to me a few times where I have said, put a thing on. In the middle, they try to take it off. They rip it. They shred it. They legit just take it off. And if it's pitch dark and you're in the act of doing something, you don't know what is happening. It's called stealthing. There's a whole literal term for it, because men are notorious for doing things like this. But y'all don't like to take accountability. If you get that mythology king, I don't know how to pronounce that. It is your fault for allowing somebody to go inside of you unprotected. Let's not try to conflate and like mix up a bunch of different things together, because that's not what we're doing here. I am talking about men creating broken homes and not taking accountability for it. And we're talking about Cam Newton specifically, and we're talking about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon just got up here in his turban glory and told y'all that he's a manipulative monster, that he preys, that he's a predator, and he preys on women. He preys on women's vulnerability. He preys on the fact that he knows that women don't like to be alone, and sometimes they just want to be held. He mirrors women. He does everything that a woman says that she wants in a man, and then the toxic him comes out. Once he's already got her where he want her, then he shows her who he really is. He shows his true colors. He legit just got up here and said that clear as day. Another man just got up here and said, oh, if I'm in a relationship with you and a child, if I'm no longer with you, then I'm no longer with the child. And they don't even care if it's their children. These are literally their biological children. And they said that they're not obligated. So they're going to take care of the kids of the woman that they're screwing. And this is how a lot of it goes. Men create broken homes. And then if they no longer have access to your body, then they feel like they shouldn't have to take care of your child, even though the child be their motherfucking kid. It be their motherfucking kid. Shame on men not taking accountability for impregnating women, because women can't impregnate women. I don't care what y'all say. It does not take two to impregnate a woman. It takes a man to impregnate a woman. Y'all love to run around talking about how y'all got the seed of life. We got the seed. We got the seed. When you really just got fertilizer, but you don't take accountability for where you put your fertilizer. It's the woman's fault. Oh, she should have never let me be intimate with her. Just because she let you be intimate does not mean that she consented to you getting her pregnant, though. I don't understand how y'all don't get that. Yes, her body, her choice. However, if a woman chooses not to go and traumatize her womb by getting a surgical procedure done, then y'all only shame women for it. I don't hear enough smoke for the men that's going around creating broken homes by planting fertilizer all over the place. What do you keep saying to your husband? Carl, shut up. Like, what's your point? You thought you ate, you didn't eat. Shut up. You're giving more credence to 3 millionaires over the majority of 9 to 5 men. So 9 to 5 men are not out here creating single mothers. You gotta be, Mac, you're lying. You're lying like a Persian rug, and you are being disingenuous, because real men in the real world do the same thing. So there wouldn't be a single mother epidemic. I wouldn't automatically and inherently get stereotyped for being a single mother just because of how I look, if that wasn't a thing that was happening in the real world. There's men out here that got 25 kids, 35 kids, 45 kids. They used to be on these talk shows with Ayanla and Oprah and on Maury. Kids all over the damn place. In the real world, real broke, busted, and disgusted. Can't do nothing but make babies all over the place. Specifically, we're talking about millionaires, because y'all love to say, oh, that's a high value, that's a high value. And I just want to point out the fact that, like she said, just because you got money doesn't mean that you're high functioning. You're still making broken homes. The average person knows a man that has more baby mothers than they know a woman that has a lot of baby fathers. Now, I wish y'all would stop lying about that. Y'all lie so bad. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Yeah, and we do need to do a better job. But you heard Nick Cannon. We don't always know that we're picking a demon. We don't always know that we're picking a man that's going to dick and dodge. We don't always know that we're picking a man that's going to make us a single mother and have us in a broken home. We don't always know that until it's too late. I don't know why y'all acting like men don't be out here manipulating and scheming and scamming, because they do. That's why you get married. So getting married is going to shield you from your husband cheating on you. Getting married is going to protect you from your husband not having an outside baby. Have we all seen the clips from Love and Hip Hop with Rashida and Kirk? Rashida been married to Kirk for 25 years. Kirk is still out with the girls at the bar in Atlanta. Getting married does not mean that you are exempt from your husband being a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Women also scam. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Pivot and deflect, pivot and deflect. That's all y'all know how to do is pivot and deflect. Get out of here. Pivot and deflect. Now listen to what his girlfriend said. The one that's currently with him. My father is an old married Ray Ray. Child. Same. Make sure y'all hit the like button, the 3 dots at the top of the screen. Press it and give me a thumbs up. Double tap that screen for me. Thank you. It didn't exempt Mariah Carey from Nick Cannon. They were married. Thank you, Hot. Mariah Carey got out of Dodge. And if y'all notice, he's always saying, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get... No, you just don't want to be with none of your baby mamas. But he also maintains his stance on if Mariah told him to come back, he would. That's because Mariah is high functioning. She's not with the ish. She got with him before he became a bandit. She's not going for that. She not going for that. Because Mariah is Mariah Carey. She knows her worth. Thank you. Now listen to what Jasmine Brown says. Well, her crazy. This is just...
Now that everything is done, I'm gonna put my baby to sleep. I don't know about y'all. I don't know what brings you guys joy, but it really brings me joy to serve. I love being a servant. I love to serve. It just brings me joy. I love it. I love serving. I love it. I love it. I don't give a damn. I'll be up at 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, cooking breakfast, serving. I just love that. I love it. Yeah. It's like, it just gives me purpose. And now with the new baby, now I just feel even more purposeful. Especially like when I breastfeed, I feel so full of life. I love it. I love it. Oh, come on, baby. Now that everything is done, I'm going to put my...
She loves being a servant. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe she loves being a servant? She just love it. She just love it. She love it so much. She just love it. She loves getting up at 5 and 6 in the morning to cook for 8 kids. 9 if you including Cam. She just love it so bad. She just loves it. It gives on the plantation realness. It gives slavery bedwench teas. She just loves this. She just loves the slave. She loves the plantation lifestyle. She loves it. I don't believe this lady not one bit. I feel like she's trying to convince herself that she loves it so that she will not feel so bad about her situation. And she's going to come out and put that out after that man got up there with his whole chest, with his hair looking like a tree stump, sitting up there with his sweatpants on and his Mad Hatter blazer, and said, I want more kids. I don't care how they come. I don't know where they're going to come from. I don't care. Who knows? Maybe I might, give me another 3 baby mothers. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. I'm afraid of divorce more than I actually want marriage. And she's up there. I just love being a slave. I just love being a slave. Slavery. Slavery is my ministry. I just love it. I just love it. Can we just please go back to the 1700s? Oh my God, I just feel like a woman on a plantation in rural Georgia in the 1600s. I just love it. Bitch, what? You love being a slave and super submissive for a man that is not your fucking husband? Shame! I'm sorry. Especially because we know that she wants to be a wife because she said she wanted to be a wife. She's settling. She said she wants to be a wife. This is what she said out of her own mouth and by way of her own admission. She does not love this. She's lying to herself. She's coping with the situation that she's in. She is humiliated and embarrassed. She's embarrassed. I love it. I just, oh my God, I love working on the fields every day and picking cotton. I love milking the cows, and I just love tending to 8 kids that's not mine, that didn't come from my womb. I just love it. I just love the fact that he goes out and he just may be cheating right now, but at least I get to breastfeed my new baby that I had out of wedlock that I just, I did not want to have out of wedlock, but he was rich, even though he's stingy. He's just a stingy, but he's just a rich nigga, but he's stingy. I just love it. I love the slavery. It's given 1872 aesthetic. I just love it. She's embarrassed. Now, it's one thing if you really want to be a homemaker, ballerina farm, that part. It's one thing if you really want to be a homemaker and you really do want to, be a stay-at-home mom and service your family, but you're doing all of this for a man that's still looking for his wife. You're doing all of this for a man that's still on the market, that still has his options open. Why? She's going to be devastated when he goes and have a baby with another woman, because that's what's coming next. I give it another 2 years.
Different and better always.
So the thing that my children have taught me is unlocking emotions, and also it's just not my children, it's my partner now, and she does an amazing job with identifying that. It's like, tell your daughter, like, I'm making you better for your daughter. You don't.
So why wouldn't you marry her? Why not give her what she actually desires, which is to be your wife?
What? Trust me, baby. It ain't no calm down. We not young. Not young, babe, but I just want you to feel me. Feel me. Yes. Kuda needs you. Carrie needs you. Tweet needs you. Like, these things is where it's a place of refuge, not a place of war.
Right.
So as I'm living, I'm not afraid to say, bro, I cried. Man, my sons made me proud.
Different and better always.
So the thing that my children have taught me is
She's just gonna be another one on the shelf, unfortunately. That's what it's given. This is when she came out and basically admitted that she was like doing everything for this man. And then she also talked about letting him go through the back door, and it hurts. She doesn't really enjoy it, but she does it for him. Why? Okay. She gave this man her soul. When you listen to how she speaks, he has her soul entrapped, encapsulated. And he is not her husband. And that is what she desires. I have to keep making that a point because y'all, everybody don't gotta be married. That's what she wants. She said that she wanted to be a wife. Why would you give a man your soul? And you have not gotten what you wanted. You shaming a single mother right now. Well, sometimes women need to be shamed. It's not about being a single mother. She's still actively with him. So she's not technically a single mother. She's with him. They're together in a house. And she's legit taking care of his children, his other children. So I wouldn't consider that me shaming a single mother. However, I am shining a light on the fact that she should have done a better job at what she chose. So let's not say shaming a single mother. Bitch, fuck you. The way you worded that is wrong. Now, am I shaming Jasmine specifically? Yes, bitch. I just pulled out the sage and said shame. But shaming a single mother, no, that doesn't fit. Stop trying to boost up your narrative. It don't go. Then you just try to make it fit. It don't fit. She's not technically single. She's with him. However, she wanted to be a wife. She's given this man her soul. Women, ladies, don't give nobody your soul. If he not even your husband and you want a husband, that's what you desire. I don't think you should be giving nobody your soul, period. But if you are going to give a man your soul, at the very least, he should be your husband.
What does a submissive woman do for her man? Everything. What does that mean? You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, I know you and I study you.
She a mind reader.
I know how you are in the morning. I know how you are about midday. I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like, before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how are you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health.
Girl, you loving people back to health. Do you know how much energy it takes to heal people? That is draining. That is taxing physically and mentally and emotionally. To heal people, to love them back to health. What are you getting out of this, ma'am? That's not your husband. That man is still on the market for other women. To impregnate at that. You pack his bag, you're doing all of this. This is why I said pick-me's don't get picked. Pick-me's don't get picked, bitch. You a mind reader, you a tarot card reader, you an oracle. You doing all of this for a man that ain't your husband. What is it? What? Check. This is ridiculous. Placeholder, that part. Yep, Jasmine.
Sometimes it's very draining, but my love is
Draining.
my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you. It's your joy. It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cook. I love to a submissive woman do for her man. Making him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest, you know? So know what that means. And that works for us because he wants what I have to offer. What are you getting from all that you're giving?
A lot of people see my situation and I think that I'm not.
And then fast forward to this.
What situation?
Okay, so I'm not married. I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
By how many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God to bring it.
Oh, okay.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent.
Exactly. Prenups exist.
Everything I said, nothing to do with them babies. But you are proactively choosing where you want.
Why do people see
We gotta listen to this again.
And where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect.
Boy, it ain't nothing wrong with doing some things. This woman is doing everything. She's actually taking care of this man, and she's taking care of his other children. She's rubbing his back to sleep. She's cooking for him. She's giving him backdoor access, even though it hurts her and it's not enjoyable to her. She's doing everything. That's not something. Some things is you have a date night once a week. He comes over to your apartment. You cook for him. That I don't think there's anything wrong with that if you're in a relationship with a man. But doing all of these things for a man and you want to be a wife and he has not married you is fucking insane. It's bizarro. Y'all are not about to try to make this to be okay. It's not. She wants to be a wife. Why would you do everything for a man that a wife would do and he has not given you what you want? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing all of that for a man, and I'm not getting what I actually truly desire out of this situation. Why should a woman give a man her soul? So how would marriage benefit him? Exactly, JD. It won't, because she gave him her soul. Now, if she required him to marry her before she did all of these things, then that's how marriage would benefit him, because she's doing everything that a wife should do for her husband, not a fucking partner or a girlfriend, especially when she desires to be a wife. I have to keep stressing that because some women don't want to be a wife. And if you don't want to be a wife and you want to be a slave from 1772, then that's your prerogative. But if you desire to be a wife, do not be a wife to a man that has not made you his wife when that's really what your heart desires. Why would you give that man everything? Why would you give him your soul and you're not being compensated and it's not being reciprocated back to you what it is that you need? It doesn't make any sense. A man that's not your husband does not deserve all that she's doing for this man. And this is why you're single. Duh, El Stupido. Duh, bitch! Y'all got to drop them pink cards for me. Who hurt you? We got to pull out the list because they're trying to start with this shit. Who hurt you? I need some pink cards. You need to choose better. You have an OnlyFans. Single for life. Single for life would be better than dealing with a man like you. You ain't nothing but a single mother. Cover up. Fake boobs. You ain't nothing but a masculine woman. Is that your real hair? Where is your man? Why? Are you single? Are you married? Get a job. Gold digger. You are bitter. You angry. You hit the wall. You a 304. Nasty attitude, combative. You too independent. You for the streets. What do you bring to the table? That's why you're single. Big back and lower your standards. Bitch.
And love what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I didn't want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in that. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife and be active about it. And where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you
exactly, Jesse Bush. Thank you for the super chat, baby. That's what I was saying in the previous live that I did right before this.
You're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this.
He don't like that. He was like,
but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. Where I'm still going to.
he didn't want to hear that. Because they don't like to take accountability for creating broken homes. They just don't.
A man can manipulate you with a lie, and he can manipulate you with the truth. But the men who really are master manipulators, they're the ones that's going to tell you the truth, because they understand that you're going to tell yourself a lie in order to stay connected to them. I've even heard a quote that said, you don't even have to lie to a woman. If she likes you enough, she's going to lie to herself. And this is how you end up getting tied up with a man who's not going to give you anything you need. You meet him and he be like, hey, I'm just letting you know I'm not ready for no relationship. But he still wines and dines you, still brings you flowers, still spends the night with you, still has sex with you, does all the things that he would do if he was in a relationship with you. And you fall for that. And you say, well, why you treat me like this if you don't want to be with me? He's going to be like, I told you I didn't want to be in this relationship. That's the trick.
Yeah.
The truth gives him the power over you, because you get to make all your decisions. And when you start tripping on him and telling him, well, you did this and you did that, and I thought this and I thought that, he's going to be like, no, but I told you.
Yep.
So I know that most men who are really manipulative don't even be lying to women. They tell women the truth. The only difference is
they treat you.
I'm not ready for a relationship, but they'll do the exact opposite of what they said. So if what he says is not matching what he's doing, then 9 times out of 10, you are being manipulated. If he tells you he loves you, but he's not doing anything to prove that to you, that's manipulative too, because he'll tell you what you want to hear, but he will never do things that align with what he's telling you.
Exactly.
So how do you know you're not being manipulated? Words match with actions consistently. And the minute the words stop matching the actions, or the actions stop matching the words, you know that this is not a serious person. Consistency is the telltale.
This is what I just said. I was just saying this.
But I believe in trusting your intuition, asking God to reveal people to you, making sure that you don't give so much of yourself to where you invest too much and you feel like once you find out the truth, you can't walk away. Because that's what we do. We fall in love with behaviors and with words before we give people time to prove if that's who they genuinely are. Don't just see how they treat you. See how they treat other people. See how they treat waiters and waitresses. How do they treat their parents? What do people tell them about themselves? What do their families say? Have you been around him in different rooms and different environments? Have you seen the way he interacts when he's angry? Have you seen how he acts when he's under stress? Have you seen how he is when he's away from you and when he's with you? That's how you will know. That's how you'll know. Time and patience. A man can manipulate you with a lie.
The crazy thing is, I didn't even say this. I just opened Instagram, period, and here she go. That's That's a reaffirmation from the universe, because I legit was just saying this. I was just saying all of this in my way, of course. But man, the manipulation and the scamation of it all. And my whole thing is like, hey, SM, why we have to stop. Like, everything needs to match up, because a person really can show you love and they can act like they love you and you the hottest thing since sliced bread. But if you don't have what you need, if you're not getting what you require, first of all, you got to know what you require out of a situation going into it. You have to have your non-negotiables. You have to have your standards set in place. You have to have your expectations. This is why they keep telling you, they call you a gold digger if you say, oh, a man need to pay a bill. Gold digger! How am I a gold digger? I need to know that you are capable of being responsible, and I need to know that you got some money in a damn job. You telling me you got to take me out on dates. You a gold digger. Why you don't pay for dates? Yo, you just want to use a man for a free meal. No, I need to know that if I was just so happen to get pregnant by you, at least you could, you have a credit card, you have a bank account. Like, you need to be able to see, but you also, this is why I said communication and comprehension skills are key. You cannot get with a man that you can't talk to. Every time you say something, he blows up. You got to feel like you're walking on eggshells. Things need to be clear and concise. You cannot make assumptions with men. You do not be like Jasmine and get up here and say, I know his heartbeat. I can feel the rhythm, the rhythm of the night. It's the rhythm of the night. Bitch, you unpacking his you what? It's giving too much. You're not getting what you need or what you deserve because he's doing all of the things, because men know how to shape shift. Men know how to pump fake. They know how to show up and be exactly who you need them to be to get you where they want you to be. But what are you getting out of it? And you need to require something. What is your bottom line? What do you want? And this guy up in here kept saying, you shaming a woman for not being married. You shaming a woman for being like, shut the fuck up. I'm shaming a woman for not getting what she wanted and what she required before giving a man her soul. We need to be shamed for doing stupid shit like that. We need to. If you know you want to be a wife and this man has not made you a wife, why would you give him your womb? Now, if you don't care about being married, that's not something you don't care, then that's different. But if you know you want to be married, why would you treat this man like he's your husband and he has not married you? If you know you want to be in a monogamous relationship, why would you allow this man to have you in a situationship when you know that's not what you want? If you only want to date, why would you let a man trap you into being in a monogamous relationship with him if you know that's not what you want? If you only want that man to be a sneaky link and he's only good for penis, why would you allow this man to shack up with you and play house to you and then also give him your womb when you know that's not what you want? We have to start being honest with ourselves with what we want. We got to write out a list of things that we require. You need to stop allowing men to create these broken homes on you. Because yes, a man is solely in control of conception. However, you give him access to your body and you give him access to you. And we've allowed them to scam us, to shame us, to trick us, to dupe us into just letting them have free and easy access because we've been continuously told that we don't have no value and that vagina has no value and that everybody got one and you might as well, if you don't give it up, then and you ain't nobody, and well, why you think you so special, or you got the office vagina. But then if you don't give them none, they going crazy. They cuss you out. They tell you, they threaten you. I'm gonna go get it from somewhere else if I ain't getting it from you. But I thought you said it wasn't worth nothing and it wasn't that serious. So why is that such a focal point in us getting to know each other? They lie. It's a scam and a scheme. Your coochie is very valuable, sis. It's worth a lot. That's why they always want some. Try dating a man and tell him that sex is off the table and see how far y'all go. There's a few, it's very, very rare that you'll find a man that's like, okay, I'm going to stick it out with you. But you also got to keep in mind that he's probably sleeping with somebody else while he's waiting around for you. And you also got to keep in mind that that man might make you pay for making him wait for you. Men are very vindictive. They be needing to get that get back. Their egos need to be fueled. So sometimes they will just dog walk you just because you made them wait. It's very hard to vet a man, but you cannot continuously think that all of them are the same or that they think like you as a woman, because they do not. They are very self-absorbed. They are very self-serving. They are very self-centered. Y'all heard that man come up here and say, if I'm not breaking up with you, I'm breaking up with the kid too. And it be their own fucking kid. These men don't be liking women with kids, and it be their own kid. You have to keep that in mind. And this is why I always stress women should not have children unless they want to be a mother. I don't care what you say, who you married to, what you did, how much money. If you don't truly in your heart of hearts desire to be someone's mother, do not have a baby. Don't do it. Because you won't be successful at raising a successful stand-up citizen in society. You're just going to be creating another person to carry on a toxic cycle. You shouldn't be giving advice. Yes, I should. You stupid hoe. Get out of here. I'm blocking you. All right. Do y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here? I'm going to do my best to come back again tonight. If not, you absolutely will see me mañana. We may do a midnight B-Day live. Wait, I didn't mean to click that. Happy birthday. Thank you. People don't care. That's why we're in this mess. It really is a mess out here. My sister has been married for 16 years, working 2 jobs, paying all the bills, and still chasing her cheating husband. You see? But they don't talk about that in real life. They act like all the women is just getting flued out and just want a Birkin bag and it's just a gold digger. In the real world, women are paying for things. Women are taking care of men more at higher rates than men are taking care of women in our community, at least. Thank you. Tell him, bling me or don't ring me. A man should wait only if she's a virgin. If not, you better pray somebody wants it. King Levy is giving PEDO. What grown woman is what grown woman is a virgin in 2024? Is giving you like children. It's giving you like children. A man should wait because a man should earn access to your body as a woman. I don't care how old you are, how much, I don't care. It's a scam because they just want free and easy access to you. So they try to tell you you have no value. They try to demean your worth. They degrade you. They belittle you. They tell you, they devalue you because they want free and easy access. Oh, since you're not a virgin, then I should just get it for free. Why should I wait? Excuse me? Excuse me. It's giving you like children. And that is fucking sick. Tell us about the best guy you ever dated and what made him so great. No. Ain't no wait and flash some money and watch magic happen. Well, Cozy Films, first of all, watch your fucking mouth in my chat. Let's start there. Second of all, that's the type of women that you want. Y'all act like because you took her on a date, then you deserve access to her body. So then if she puts a price tag on it, you shouldn't be offended. Pay like you weigh. And that's it. You get what you want and then keep it moving. And the women go for these types of men. Just shame. Yes, make sure you all subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Share the video. Thank you, Black Sunshine. It is officially on the 31st, which is tomorrow, but this is my birthday weekend. So I will be accepting birthday wishes all weekend, birthday gifts, and all of that good stuff all weekend. You look mad good. Thank you. Back in the olden days, a woman's self-esteem was attached to having a husband and children. The world has changed. Exactly, Bella. And men can't keep up. This is why there's so much discord. This is why they're constantly cussing us out like a dog in the street and telling us that we have no worth because we're no longer servants to them. We're no longer domestic slaves to men because we don't have to be anymore. It's not a necessity. Yes, we need each other collectively, but we don't need a man to survive anymore. That's not the way of the world. Or let me rephrase that. We don't need a man in a romantic sense to survive anymore. That's what I mean. You will attract the same people that are on your vibrational water seeks its own level. That's true. That's true. Thank you, Kevin. Love this channel. Glad I came across it. Thank you, Kira. What's the self-love guide? Oh, it's a ebook that I wrote with some key principles of how to achieve more self-love. Check it out. It's $5.97. Hey, Audrey. She should be paying her own way if she's worth anything. Women do pay their own way. What the fuck are you talking about? You act like you said something so profound. Women do pay their own way. Women are more employed at higher rates than men, in my community at least, in this country. You're not saying anything profound. The average woman has a job, a career, a business, and she's also taking care of children and managing a household all on her own. Even with a man sometimes actively living there, sitting right there, just looking around. So you thought you ate? You didn't eat. That didn't, it didn't give anything. Thank you. Women always give more, so they should require more relationships. That part. Good men debunk these talking points instead of feeding into them. Big facts. Hey, Chia. How do y'all scream we are providers and say she should be taking care of herself? Y'all sound stupid. Because all they do is scam and lie and contradict themselves. That's it. and run away from accountability. Women are forced to take accountability. Even if a woman did get, a man pop inside of her, a woman is forced to deal with the consequences of that. She has to take accountability. Even if she's going to the chop shop. Y'all think that it's a walk in the park to go and get that done? You think it's not taxing spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally? You would think that because you're a man. That is not a cakewalk. And having a baby is not a cakewalk. Both is being accountable for the decisions that you made and for the situation that you put yourself in, even though a man put you in that situation because a man did that. A man got you pregnant. You didn't get yourself pregnant. Another woman didn't do it. So technically, a man put you in that situation. Just because you consented to intercourse does not mean you consented to him getting you pregnant. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't like it, but it's the truth. I'm not making up anything. Amazing that some women put up with what they do. Yeah, Kevin is crazy. I like the way you broke that down. Thank you, Miss Hurricane. I have 3 children. One of them, my wife wanted kids. Huh? Each one of them? I don't understand what you're saying. Males should have to put those cramp and birth stimulators on in high school when girls get those crying baby dolls. That part. I don't understand why men aren't on birth control when they're the ones that they go around bragging, I can get every woman in this building pregnant. So why are we the ones that's also tasked with messing up our body chemistry, messing up our hormones, and doing all of the crazies to be on birth control? Men should be on birth control, not women. It's because they don't care about our body and our reproductive health. They don't care. They want to be able to get hard. And they don't want to do anything that's going to mess with that. So they put all of the blame on the woman. Patriarchy at its finest. If you love me, send me a donation. Send me some money. It's my birthday. Cash at me or send me a super chat. The things that you're talking about is something that God created women to do. So if you have a complaint, take it up. Shut up. Because they do need to police and control women to feel like men. Everything to do is to suppress and blame and shame women. That part. Happy birthday. Thank you, baby. Because male chemical, which is the only form of shuts off their natural function, is a much bigger possibility to permanently. Not true, because if you get a vasectomy, you can reverse that. That's been tried and true. I think if men were on birth control, they would forget to take the pill. If you think those women didn't want to get pregnant by Nick Cannon or Cam Newton, you're absolutely crazy. Women have to grow up. Did I ever say that? You're crazy. You need to grow up. Did I once get up here and say these women didn't want to get pregnant by them? That's not what we were talking about. Stay on task. Stop pivoting and deflecting. You're crazy. Attention span of a goddamn ant. Y'all still listen to this crazy, bitter. Your mother is crazy and bitter, especially after she gave birth to you, Thomas. Reversing a vasectomy still has a large possibility of not being able to reverse it. That's ridiculous. You suggested me get a surgery when a woman can just take a pill. You're crazy. You're crazy. And clearly on drugs. Why haven't they invented something that a man could take? Why? What am I bitter for? My arm here is crazy. Your mother is crazy. And I'm not bitter. You're getting blocked because you're ugly. You're crazy and bitter, but he's here though. That part. You don't have to say slave though. I think the only thing I agree with you is men should be on birth control, because why would they get a woman like you pregnant or any black? Oh, bitch, fuck you. Go to hell on a burning horse. You piece of shit. You low chromosomal, nasty dog hair having ass bitch. Make sure you wear your sunscreen, you fucking hoe. It should be legalized that all 18-year-old men should get vasectomies and have a reverse when they complete college, trade school, have a career. That part, who hurt you? Your face hurt me. The conversation is more about a man's inability to parent children in multiple households. It is possible they are part-time parents. That's what we're talking about. But you see how they like to pivot and deflect and make it about all other sorts of things? Ignore those haters. We need our red pill detox. Sexy, toxic. I'm not toxic. I'm not. If I was toxic, I'm not toxic. Trust me. I've been toxic before. This ain't that version of me. But it's possible your body doesn't recover. Look, coked up cat. I don't care. Take it up with the scientists. Or better yet, y'all don't have to take a pill. Just put on a condom. How about that? Just wrap it up. Wrap it up. Men, that's your piece. Wrap your piece up. Wrap up your piece, men. And stop trying to go in people without wrapping your piece up. How about that? You don't even have to worry about none of that. Just wrap your piece up. Wrap it up. Wrap up your piece. Can you post a link for the book? I'm trying to find it. I can't post it, but maybe if one of my mods is up in here, can you guys post a link to my merch shop? Thank you guys if you can. So it's in my merch shop. I don't know if I gave y'all just the merch shop link because I changed out the link. I don't know if y'all have the new one because I re-uploaded it as a PDF. It was a zip thread before. But if you look in the comment section to all of my other videos, you'll see a link to my merch shop. Yeah, thank you, Amberella. So that's the link right there. Thank you, Boo, for posting it. 8 children even under one roof is crazy. How can mom and dad pour into 8 children consistently? It's virtually irresponsible. Coco T, you know what happens. The burden falls on the other children. Hence, eldest daughter syndrome. Hey, Ebony. Personally know 2 women who were unalived by their kids' fathers. They killed them. See, McKinley. That's what I said early on. The black femicide rate is through the roof. So y'all keep saying, you're going to be alone. That's why you're going to be alone forever. I have a higher chance of not having autoimmune disease. I have a higher chance of not being unalived. I have a higher chance of not having to withstand all sorts of abuse. Just being alone. And just entertaining men how I do at my own leisure and when I feel like it. I go out with a man when I feel like it. I get some penis and if I feel like it. Like that is, it just makes more sense to me. Now, if things are ever going to change, it has to make sense. It will never be because y'all get up here and shame me and say you can't get a man. I don't care what y'all think. Exposing your bodies for views is crazy. Your mother is crazy for not swallowing. I think you're going to be just fine. Thank you. Life without love is merely existing, and there's no greater pain than that. Well, who says that you can't have love without having a love of being married? You could love a person without living with them or being married to them. I love all of my subscribers, and my subscribers love me. This is love right here that I'm experiencing, mixed with hate. But this is love. I'm love. Welcome to the Love Jones Show. Love comes in many forms. You choose where you funnel and channel your love at. You choose how you receive love. You don't have kids. I do not. Thank you, Audrey. Oh, Ariana. New subby. Yeah, shouts out to you, Shelly. Period. That part. It's hard to take you seriously as a smart person when you can't spell simple words. What are you talking about? Shut up, Edward. Shut the fuck up. Did I misspell something in the title? If I did, I'll go back and check it. Love is allowing yourself to be vulnerable unconditionally. I don't know about that. I love y'all too. Shouts out to you, Faith. Thank you, Daniel. It's almost like a person who loves kittens, but when they are out of the kitten stage, they get more and get rid of them. I agree. Only being vulnerable and having trust could you be fully accepted. Love is deeper and intimate. But you all are men that's saying that when a lot of men prey on the vulnerability of women. So being vulnerable as a woman doesn't always pan out for you. It doesn't always give you the greatest outcome. It's not always safe to be completely vulnerable and open and with a man because you get preyed upon, you get taken advantage of, you get manipulated. Not all, but a man is much safer in vulnerability with a woman than a woman is safe with vulnerability or in vulnerability with a man. Shut up. Keep saying nice chest and spelling shorty with a D. How often do males say they desire respect over love? Stop the cat. They want women to be vulnerable so that they want your soul. I'm telling you, men want your soul. They don't just want your body or your mind. They want to possess you fully. They need all of your defenses down. They need your defensive down. So they're going to tell you, be vulnerable. Let me in, bitch. I want your soul. I'm trying to conquer you fully. Tell me all of your deepest, darkest secrets. Give me your soul. Hey, I'm not lying. They want your soul. Look at her face, talk to her, stop being simple-minded. Who being simple-minded? They feed on it. Thank you, Ebony. It's officially tomorrow, but this is the birthday weekend. Faith. Ooh. So, is that a bee? I think that's a bee. Not, I don't have a soul. I cannot. Thank you, Coco. We definitely gonna be doing us some birthday lives. How can a man show any vulnerability when the woman doesn't? It's a two-way street. Let's Google what vulnerability means. This is long and I have somewhere to go, but I haven't seen you all in a while, so. And I've missed y'all. Oh, dang, my phone is starting to die. Susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm. That's what vulnerable means. Let me read that again. Adjective, vulnerable. Susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm. And y'all are telling women to be vulnerable? We already are. By default, we are the more vulnerable sex. Now, to be more vulnerable emotionally, how the fuck does that benefit women? It's actually dangerous. I've always struggled with being completely vulnerable. People, you need to be vulnerable. You want me to open myself up to be attacked emotionally or harmed? In danger, in peril, in jeopardy, at risk, unsafe. That's why we have to be mindful with our words. Of a person in need of special care, support, or protection because of age, disability, or risk of abuse or neglect. Of a person liable to higher penalties either by convention or through having one WON game toward a rubber. I don't know what that means. So that's what vulnerable means, child. Am I searching the dark web? No. I'm not searching the dark web. I don't have access to the dark web. What do you think I am? It's because we use these words and we don't even really know what they mean. We know what people tell us, but that's what vulnerable means. Now I could go, and what does it mean when someone is vulnerable? Let's click that. Weak. Weak and without protection, with the result that they are easily hurt physically or emotionally. Be vulnerable. You want me to be weak. You want me to let my defenses down because you want my soul. That's what I said. So for you to say, Mac, that love means to be vulnerable, that means to be weak, without protection, in danger, susceptible to a physical attack. Who want that? That don't say I don't they don't give that. They don't give it. Now, I'm gonna look up humble because everybody's always telling me I need to humble myself. I just want y'all to know what it means and why I say nobody can ever humble me. I ain't gonna be humble, fuck that. I got to look up what words really mean and stop saying these things and you really don't understand what it is that you're saying. Not damn it. This is why I say a man being more vulnerable with a woman is more beneficial for a man to let his defenses down with a woman, because a woman is not an innate predator to a man the way a man is. Y'all don't want to hear it, to a woman. Woo! Humble. Having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. So when you say be humble, it means think lowly of yourself. Put everybody else above you. You should not think that you could reach the moon and the stars. You should not think that you're a superstar. You shouldn't believe in yourself. You shouldn't have this grandiose idea of what you want your life to be like and actually think that you could do it. These are the things that people tell you. Of low social, administrative, or political rank. Lower in dignity or importance. So do not let people tell you to be humble or to humble yourself. Why do you need to lower yourself? Why should you feel less important than anybody else? Really think about it. Now, let's see what love means. Let's see what they have for the word love. Oh, I love how when I started typing in love, they put love bombing, because that's what a lot of women experience. When y'all say you need to choose better, we experience extreme love bombing. So we don't really know that we're choosing wrong because we're under the guise of being love bombed. An intense feeling of deep affection is what they say love means. A great interest and pleasure in something. Feel deep affection for someone. Fondness, tenderness, warmth, intimacy. Now, this to me sounds more like what love is: a fondness, a deep, a different type of intimacy, a deep affection. And this is what I say to people. This is what I would say to men. I would say, I have a deep affection for you. I didn't mean to break so many hearts. Oh, then it also says weakness, partiality, leaning, proclivity, inclination, liking, be in love with, be infatuated with, be smitten, be besotted with, like very much, delighted in, enjoy greatly, and have a passion for. That part. Thank you, Wretched's Order. It's my B-Day weekend. It's officially tomorrow, so I will be going live with you all. Y'all gonna be celebrating my birthday with me. I have not done a birthday trip yet, but it will happen. I'm going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll do the birthday trip before Virgo season is over. If not, we will absolutely do a birthday trip at the end of the month. But I more than likely, I want to do a spa day. Or I might go and visit with some family that is in another state, but it's not too super far out. So we'll see. Hey, Media New Post. Thank you, babe. Humbling is such a bad thing done in our community, that part. When we say men in general here, we're talking about the bad ones, right? Yes, we are. This is why I have a sign that says not all. My other favorite YouTubers say, if you love bomb me, be prepared to keep it up because I'm leaving you as soon as you stop. That part. Oh, thank you for saying that. So now we're going to look up love bombing because this is what a lot of women go through. And then it's really hard to detach after you've experienced such intense love bombing, especially when it feels so good and it's just everything that you wanted and everything that you needed and more. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, guys. It's officially tomorrow. Love bombing is a form of physiological and psychological and emotional abuse that involves a person going above and beyond for you in an effort to manipulate you into a relationship with them. It looks different for every person, but it usually involves some form of excessive flattery and praise, and then they disappear like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. These males parrot everything women say in the chat, but no, they will never follow it. Women say they want to be friends first. Y'all not with it because y'all want nothing but physical access, and they want it for free, and they want it to be easy, and they want it quick and fast. What is love bombing? Oh, you know what? No, we're gonna do. We're not gonna get into that because we're gonna do a live on that. Most women are being love bombed right now. Okay, I was just love bombed this week. Dang, Autumn. And it sucks because it feels good. It's nice, you know? I like excessive praise. I'm honest about it. I like a healthy obsession. I like a healthy infatuation. I like a healthy type of worshiping. I'm into that. But not when it's just to manipulate me and you have no real intentions for me and you really don't, you ain't trying to like be around like that. But I will say for the most part, I've always been the one that didn't really want to be around like that. I have to be honest with myself. Hey, at least to get to enjoy your birthday this weekend. My birthday weekend was not. I got ran over. Oh my God, SM, I'm so sorry about that, babe. I hope you're okay. Sending love and healing energy to you. It could a relationship want surely women want physical access. What? Hey, Novella, what's up, boo? All right, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go. You are in August, Virgo. I'm on the cusp though because I'm the very last day of August. So, you know, I'm the very, very last day of August. I could have been a September 1st Virgo, but I came August 31st. So I would consider that kind of on the cusp. And then I see when they say, like, you have Leo traits. So are the September Virgos, do they have Libra traits when their birthday is like the 21st or the 20th? Like, would y'all say that they have, on the cusp in Varela, I mean between being a Virgo, a August Virgo and a September Virgo. That's what I'm talking about. Not on the cusp of like a Leo, like different signs. I'm talking about like being a Virgo August and a Virgo September. Yeah. But this is what I would say, like if your birthday is in like toward the end of Virgo season, would you consider them to have Libra traits? Because I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, you got Leo traits if you're August Virgo." I'm a cusp. Yeah, so you would be an actual Leo Virgo cusp. For me, I feel like I'm on the cusp of being a September Virgo. I'm a Virgo September 9th. Yeah, shouts out to Virgo season. Yes, for example, if you're born between September 25th, you fall into the cusp. Okay. September 23rd. Oh, okay. You're probably on a cusp during the end of Virgo season. I just figure I'm on a cusp of being a September Virgo and a August Virgo since my birthday is August 31st. And I could have been born on September 1st, but I don't know what happened with my mother going into labor. But her due date wasn't August 31st. It was like between the September 1st and September 4th or 5th, I think was her actual due date. But I came, like earlier. Oh no, star signs. Yeah, if you don't like it, then scram. I gotta go get a pedicure. My toes look crazy. I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta get out of here. But I'll be back. That part, Aisha, I agree. Yes, there's multiple types of cuss. Virgo, September 21st. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you, Carl. What are the differences? They say that September Virgos are more like perfectionists, more practical. August Virgos are more outgoing. They're more outspoken. They're more life of the party types. September Virgos are very like monotone. They're kind of same here. My birthday tomorrow too. Yes, Monique. Hey, birthday twin. We need a word that rolls off the tongue for men, so we can drop the not all sign. It works, but it's confusing as a guy to come in this live. I wasn't sure if I was being accused or not. Well, if you know who you are, then you should know that it doesn't apply to you. If it don't apply, then you got to just let it fly. And I give a disclaimer usually at the beginning, but it's tiresome to constantly have to say not all, especially when if you actually listen to me, you'll hear me say things like a lot of men or some men. I don't ever say all men. Sometimes I'll just say men do blah, 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 blah. Clearly, I'm talking about the men that do that. And in life, it doesn't matter which group you're from, what race you're from, what's your religion. Not all of anything is ever the same. Isn't that common sense? Oh, that was common knowledge. Thank you, Lola. Don't get too carried away with Carl. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. Do you date your race? Do you date out your race or culture? I have. Do you hear a Halle Bailey new song? I didn't hear the whole thing, but I did see snippets and I like it a lot so much. But there are people that are looking to trauma bond from a betrayal and pass it on as a man or woman hate. I can see that, but I don't hate men, and I say it all the time. I do not hate men. I actually love men, but I don't like men that are pookies, ray rays, scammers, schemers. That's abusive, that's manipulative, that's super narcissistic, that just don't take care of their kids, that treat women terribly. I don't like those type of men. I just don't. And if that's you, then I don't like you. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kiwana. I appreciate you, babe. That was sweet. Let one pop off of the Lord. You getting blocked. Creepy crawling crackhead. Floyd character exists in both vessels. We know that, but that's not what we're talking about today. We have shows where we talk about women, but that's not what we were talking about. However, although that's not the topic of discussion, we're talking about men not taking accountability for creating broken homes. I did talk about where Jasmine Brown went wrong in her dealings with Cam. I absolutely talked about that. What's a pookie? Can we go back to the definition? Pookie and Ray Ray, a generalized broad term that describes societal nonconformists, usually ex-convicts, jobless, unfaithful, ghetto drags, incapable of social graces, commitment, or gainful employment, the absentee father slash baby daddy of unwed mothers, the inmate population, the drug dealers and hustlers on the streets are examples of Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray, ladies and gentlemen. A Pookie and a Ray Ray is not always just broke, busted, and disgusted. A Pookie and a Ray Ray is also a habitual baby daddy. A Pookie and a Ray Ray is also a man that dicks and dodges and cannot keep it in his pants. A Pookie and a Ray Ray that is also a man that's unfaithful, non-committal, a convicted felon. Are you a Pookie and a Ray Ray? Do you know a Pookie and a Ray Ray? Okay, I'm about to go. This has been wonderful. I love interacting with you guys. I've missed you all so much. Much, much more than you know. I love y'all so much. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have this platform. I'm grateful to see it growing. I'm grateful to have subscribers. I'm grateful that you all reach out to me. I'm grateful that you all show up to me. Shouts out to my mods. You all are amazing. I'm so happy for this very moment right here. Because all we have is right now. And, I just want to take a moment to revel in how far we've come and to be excited and revved up for how far we're going to go. Because this is barely the tip of the iceberg. And if they hate it now, and the jealousy. When I first saw that, I think it was on the Neighborhood Talk or the Shade Room, and then I saw Armand repost it, and I was like, oh my God. Like, when I first saw it, I just was in tears because I thought it was hilarious. But the jealousy is outrageous on this app. I didn't know. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for the donation. You should do different clothing ads and clothing and makeup section. Makeup session? You and Storm Kitchen. Oh my God. Yeah, but the jealousy is crazy. I didn't know it was that bad, but now I see, so. But that's okay because we still here and no weapons formed against me shall ever prosper. I'm going to keep growing. You're going to keep being mad. And you're going to keep being jealous. You're jealous. You're jealous. Jealousy. No. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much for the birthday donation. Thank you, Kevin. It's actually tomorrow, and I will be with you guys. Y'all gonna spend my birthday with me. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll probably wake up together and get some breakfast. Mike, like I said, I'm not sure. If I don't, I'm gonna do myself a spa day. So if I'm not doing exactly tomorrow, then it'll be Sunday or Monday. But if I'm not doing a spa day, then that means that I'm with my family in another state, which is not too far out. So you guys will get to meet my father. Depending on how tomorrow goes, you might get to meet my dad. He's a mess. He's a hoot. So just brace yourself. Okay. Brace yourself. I'm gonna need y'all to buckle up your seatbelts because he's me but a man. That's all I can say about that. Okay. You get to see, maybe a couple of my cousins, aunt, uncle. I don't know. It depends. It depends. It depends. So we'll see how that works out. If not, then I don't know if I'm gonna take y'all with me the whole day because I might be with people that I don't want to be filmed. Y'all picking up on it now. So for the most part, I am gonna go. If I don't go and I'm not with my family, I am gonna go get a massage. And I'm gonna take myself to lunch, and then I'll let somebody take me like to dinner or whatever. So what I'm doing alone, you guys will be there with me, and I really want to do a call in like a birthday show. So I'm not sure what time or how that's gonna work out, but um, we'll figure it out. But I love y'all. I need y'all to celebrate with me. I be going through it, y'all. I be going. I don't know what the like. I don't know what is going on with these last two birthdays, but like the day or so before it has been so tough. Like has been so. Maybe we'll do a call in at midnight, a birthday call in at midnight, and we could bring in my birthday together, and then we'll still do like some birthday shows. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Quaisha. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Jasmina. I appreciate it. So y'all think I should come back at midnight and like y'all bring in my birthday with me? All right, we'll do that because y'all know I don't drink anymore. I don't drink. So even if I did have anything, it would probably tomorrow, if I decide, it'll be like a little bit of champagne or maybe a glass of wine. I haven't had any alcohol since May. That's almost like 4 months. And then if we come back at midnight, then we'll do the call-in show. I'm half listening because I got a bunch of needy people. Well, thank you for being here, period. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. It's the Mercury retrograde. It's over now. Thank you, Princess. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It's over now. Thank God. Like it's just been. And then I'll tell y'all where I've been and I'll tell y'all a little smidget of what's been going on when we come back tonight. If you do a show, I'll have a drink for you, boo. Yeah, after this week. If I was not, I need it too, but I'm not gonna do it because I've been doing so good and I'm not gonna do it. Why did you stop drinking? Because I was feeling sick, like physically. I was having vertigo. I used to vape a lot, so I was feel like I was having a shortness of breath. And also I gave it up because I wanted to get to 20K before the summer was out. So I believe that you have to sacrifice something when you're trying to manifest something, a little bigger. And so it was for health purposes, but then I also wasn't as productive as I needed to be because the fact that I was drinking, I would go out with people, and drink. And me going out all the time because I was drinking, it was not helping me to be as productive as I needed to be to accomplish the things that I've been able to accomplish. Like I was able to make a cute little ebook, I worked on some more new merch that we have out. We got over 20,000. We have a couple viral videos on YouTube that have over 100,000 views, which I still can't believe. I have other things that I'm working on. And when I was going out actively and just casually having drinks, I would miss days. I would be tired. It was just draining, and it was lowering my vibrational field. And they call it spirits and wines for a reason. So when you're not fully in control of your faculties, other entities and negative energy can attach itself to you. Oh my goodness, thank you, Ebony Eyes. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate it. And we in the building. I just spiritually, because I continuously lowered my vibrational field with going out and drinking. Like, I wasn't an alcoholic by any means. However, sometimes I would overindulge because I know I'm a bartender. I was bartending. So I knew people that was bartending at spots, and they would just give me shots. So, men always want to buy me a drink. So it's easy to overindulge, and then you be tired and just drained. And I just got tired of it. Like, I didn't want that lifestyle anymore. Like, I always worked like in a club atmosphere. I was like a door girl at a couple of bar restaurants. I was a hostess at a couple of bar restaurants. Then I was just straight bartending, and I'm tired of that. Like, it's taxing on your organs, even though I look amazing. But that's because I take care of myself, to the best of my ability with like herbs. And y'all know I'm like a herbalist on the low. And I'm always supplementing and, refueling my body and remineralizing my body. However, I know consistently, like, not poisoning myself with alcohol, and also being met with like being active, moving your body. Like I always talk about the 10,000 steps. Y'all seen me. We've gone on walks together numerous times. I need to start working out. Like, that's something that I have to do. And I don't know why I have so much resistance around it. I used to go to the gym all the time. That is something that we need to do. I'm being honest with y'all, because people be like, how do you stay so big? It's because I don't eat a lot. I'm mindful of what I do eat. Sometimes I'm not, and it shows up on my skin. And I lost a lot of, not a lot, but I lost some weight because I stopped drinking alcohol too. Do you remember those Incredible Hulk drinks? Oh my God, with the Hypnotic and Hennessy. Those young organs used to withstand the test of time, child. Drinking Georgie vodka. What's that other vodka? Everclear. Oh my God. Like, baby. Had a tore up from the floor up. That's why, honestly, like, I'm not saying that I will never ever drink again, ever. However, the hard liquor, I just don't see that for myself anymore. Like, I'm not into it. I don't want to do it. I don't even have like a desire to do it. Like, sometimes I'll be like, I may feel like, oh, maybe I need a drink, but I don't think of like, oh, let me go get, some Casamigos or Don Julio or Patron. I don't feel that way. Right now, if I feel like I'm gonna have a drink, I could see myself doing Prosecco, or some Chianti or some Cabernet or a little bit of champagne, like something light, like a Bellini or a mimosa. I don't have a desire for hard alcohol. And when I was living a certain type of lifestyle, the hard alcohol kind of fueled me, especially when I was behind the bar, to continuously have to interact with people that I would not interact with in real life. It helped to make the shift go by, and then when I was still bartending, but I wasn't working like on the book somewhere, I was working at an after hour spot on the weekend, and I was bankrolling. I only worked there 2 days out of the week, but I was working from like 10 to like 6 in the morning. But the money was, but to stay up, I was doing hookah and taking shots of Hennessy and Remy Martin. Like, I just my organs, because we could only see what we look like here. We don't know what our we don't know what our organs is, what's going on. We don't know. And I just spiritually, I felt like I needed to stop. Something just told me, like, you have to stop this, especially if you want to elevate. You want to elevate. You have so many things that you want to accomplish. You have to give this up. And that's what I did. And look at where we at. Look at where we are. I wanted to get to 20,000 before the summer is out. The summer is over on September 22nd, and we are at 26,000 subscribers. Who knows? Maybe we could be closer to 30,000 before the summer is out. Thank you, M. Mac. And it wasn't even hard. The hard, no, none of it was hard. I'm naturally a hermit, and I isolate a lot. That's what earth signs tend to do. And, you know, I sacrifice relationships with people, but my relationship with myself is much more important than any relationship with anybody else. So now I don't care if a person's feelings is hurt because I can't go out and get a drink with them, or I don't want to, for them to trauma dump, and I don't want to talk about the gossip, and I don't want to be around people that serve me no purpose. I'm okay with that. I've made peace with that. I have. I'm around who I'm supposed to be around, which is kind of nobody. I mean, I see a person here or there, but I don't really be around people like that at all. I've literally been covered in my energy. And we have a few loose ends that we got to tie up. But it rains and it storms before the sun comes out. All right, I'm going to get up out of here. I really got to go. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. I've enjoyed this interaction immensely. Hopefully I will be back. I would love to do Midnight Live where we do a call-in and I bring in my B-Day with you all. But of course, we probably would start that live at like around maybe 11:30. If not, I absolutely will see you all mañana. We will go, maybe I'll bring y'all with me to the spot, but I don't think I could do that because I'll bring you all with me to lunch and we'll go to breakfast together. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Like, comment, subscribe, share because I know you care. I'm so grateful for y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being down. Bye.